What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're here to discuss one of the many exclusive sneakers to come out this week, which is the Air Jordan 4 and Off-White sneakers, dropping this Saturday at a retail of $200, and some people already managed to get a pair from today's exclusive access event. Now, this event was kind of exclusive for women's accounts, but even some men accounts hit, and some members even from the premium group at Timeboy TV Plus did manage to cop a few pairs. I think it was about 4 or 5 did come out successful with the actual cop, and one homie, it's actually 2 o'clock right now, one homie actually copped at 1:30, an hour and a half after exclusive access came out. I guess some females are sleeping, some females think they're ugly even though it's paying for their rent, so they're kind of tripping on that. But it's crazy to see that man's actually copped an hour and a half later. But in this video we're going to break down the full how to cop guide, meaning raffles, site list, first come first serve, resale predictions, what to do with a pair if you come successfully, meaning hold or sell now, because some markets may go up, some markets may go down. We're going to decipher exactly what I think will happen. Now, it is confirmed by Virgil Abloh himself, the creative director and owner of Off-White, the man behind the craze, the hype of all these collections, saying that there is going to be a men's release as well. So as of right now, this is staying as a woman's exclusive in sizing, meaning if you wear a size 12, you have to buy 13 and a half women's. It's a 1.5 size differential between men's and women's. But did confirm once again there's going to be a men's release coming soon. Now, that could mean that the Bread 4s are going to be coming out, and that's 100% confirmed, or there might be another release, meaning it's going to be men's sizing in the sale colorway. Now, I personally think that there will be men's sizing in the sale colorway along with the Bread 4 release in men's sizing, but only time will tell, because as of right now I don't believe anything unless it's confirmed by Nike themselves. But that's just the best way to go. I can still cancel anything, like 7-Eleven dunks that was supposed to come out, boom, canceled, not coming out. So as I said, we're going to go into this full release. Now, we have Grateful Dead's coming out, we have Off-White 4s coming out, we have Air Jordan 12s coming out, we have Bape dropping this week. We got a bunch of, we got the New Balance freaking, what's his name, Smith, Jaden Smith, New Balances. We got, along with the Adidas EZ380 Blue Oats releasing reflective and non-reflective colors, so stay tuned for that. Without further ado, we're going to pop on the green screen and get right into it. And as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we are up on Nike sneakers. Now, this is where if you were on your device and you had Nike sneakers downloaded and you were a woman, you had a small percent chance, but a very likely chance of actually seeing exclusive access for the Off-White Jordan 4s loaded up at the top of your feed. But right now, you can see this is what the lineup looks like. We have another Space Hippie collection dropping on July 23rd, which I think should be tomorrow. No, 2 days from today. Then we have, of course, we have these, which we talked about in yesterday's How to Cop Guide. And finally, we do have the Off-White Jordan 4s. Now, this release has been once again leaked out, hyped out for a long time. I really do like this colorway. I don't like it as much as the Bread 4s. I do like it better than Off-White 5s. I just really fuck with it. But it also looks like you left a brand new white shoe out there, like a white pair of Jordan 4s, left it in the sun to get nicely yellowed. But I like the little icy, like mint green touches on the bottom. But once again, releasing on the 25th of July at 10 a.m. Eastern, Virgil Abloh is back with another deconstructed creation, and this time he's lending his unique touch to the iconic silhouette of the Air Jordan 4 after sneak peeks in both Paris and Chicago. His latest collaboration has finally arrived, sporting the label's potential bold text graphics in a muted color makeup. Now, if you didn't know, this shoe was first brought to the eyes in the public at the MCA event, where he dropped the MCA Air Force Ones in the all blue colorway. And this was on display along with like 20 other mock-ups and sneakers in production, or like samples, basically samples. And this is one of the ones there that were still not fully constructed or made, and they are finally seeing the public release. Now, half of those are still rumored to come out, half of them are not rumored to come out, one of them being is the Air Max 90 all red colorways. But the SKU code of this specific one is CV9388-100. Retail, once again, is going to be $200 US, and it's looking mighty fine. Now, I like to see Virgil Abloh work on Jordan Retros more than the Nike Original 10. I think he should stop working on the 10. There's still rumors coming out that he might do another Air Max 90. They're dope. Don't get me wrong, they're dope, but I really like seeing him work on the Jordan Retros. I just personally like them a lot more where they're coming out, especially the new colorway, something we haven't seen ever come out. Like, you've never seen an all like natural colorway of the Air Jordan 4s. Like, in a long time, at least, you have not seen it come out, especially not in this look with different materials. And the Bread 4s coming out, don't even get me started. Those are looking crazy. So right here is your best chance at copping it. Now, you might have a superstition like me. Maybe changing your gender to female before the release might help, might not really help. It is what it is. Like, for example, the Melody Asani, which was the only women's sneaker I think I ever hit. and I had men's gender on that, and I ended up hitting on those. So like, men's gender doesn't always help for exclusive access. Today though, it looked like it did help, but I think it varies. It depends. There's always superstitions once again behind Nike, but this is now Nike News. This is their blog, and they literally made how to get the Virgil Abloh Women's Air Jordan 1 5 Off-White guide. They made like a full little thing, so it gives you the full retail list. You can download high-res images right there. And now it tells you North America Nike Jordan stores: Jumpman Chicago, LA, Jumpman Toronto, House of Innovations NYC, and Nike Lab. Now I know Nike Lab 20 Mercer for sure will not be getting House of Innovations NYC still up in the air. That meaning it will be a Sneakers Pass. Nike locations always do Sneakers Pass. They rarely ever anymore do first come first serve because they all know how that ends up going down. Now North American retailers are Alma Manier, Bodega. Basically you can see them all right here. Now your best chance at possibly getting a pair might be Kith, depending how they do the raffle. SNS might do it. They still haven't done the US raffle. Concepts might do a legit. I mean, they do a legit. I've won there from there before. Least likely to get them, I'd have to say a place that I've never seen anyone win is Extra Butter. Not gonna lie, I feel like they boofed all their pairs around to New York City. Sorry for calling them out like that. Just the honest opinion. That's how I'm just going to come. Trophy room, once again, I barely ever see winners from there. Undefeated, they did a shock raffle yesterday. They only have around 237 pairs. That's just a rumor at the moment. Exhibition, I know they typically do it locals only. Wish Atlanta is another pair that, retail that does pretty well. Kith might end up doing first come, first serve on their site. That they've been doing for the whole entire coronavirus season. But I do see them changing it up just for the specific release. And then we go into the Europe retailers down here. You guys will see this whole entire website pinned in the comments below. But I just wanted to go through it. Greater China has a lot of retailers as well. And then Pacific retailers and Tokyo as well right there. But basically, best chance once again is Nike sneakers and Nike locations. And you have like the high tier retailers, which is all these. But certain retailers get a lot more stock, like Kith, Undefeated. They typically have the more stock. Politics has like one of the least amount of stock. Concepts has least amount of stock. Alma Manier typically has least amount of stock. Bodega typically has decent amount of stock. Basically, the retailers that have more physical locations and a bigger Nike count get more of the pairs. Now we go into some other ones. SNS EU right now. EU has a raffle up on the app. US right now app does not. It looks like it's not up at the moment, but hopefully will be up soon. Sneaker Politics has another raffle going on. They have online and local. I think they're mainly based down south in Texas and around that specific area. Let's watch this movie real quick. 42-second movie. Let's see. Uh-oh. Pop Smoke, that's fire. Oh, we can't because we're getting copyrighted. But that shoe looks beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. I'd actually wear this shoe. But if it's coming out men's sizing, it makes no sense to wear the women's sizing one, in my opinion. Just makes absolutely no sense. Now, some e-retailers, BSTN. Okay, there we go. And clothing, you can enter these if you're in the US. BSTN, you cannot enter unless you have an EU address, which luckily I do, so that's how I'm finagling it. The Good Life, EU address. Bodega, US address. I think they're still available. Yeah, but I already entered last night. I did all my raffles last night. Foot Patrol is another EU retailer. You have about 12 hours to go. Listen, don't get lazy. Enter the raffles right now. Open a new tab while you're watching this video and enter them right away. Do not get lazy. Do not delay the raffles because you will forget, and then you will end up being upset because you will not have any raffles entered. Then we go on to Shinzo Paris, another retailer. You need to have a US address, EU address for a Juice Store. We'll have a Juice Store LA raffle along with a Juice Store Tokyo raffles because they're based out overseas. And that's pretty much like a lot of your basic ones. Now, 1S, this is Kentucky only. Kith is still up in there, how they're going to do it, but I'm expecting them to do a raffle. But once again, they have not opened up their in-store. They have actually opened up their in-store locations, and they did They did first come first serve for the Looney Tunes collection. So they might even end up doing a raffle for these with an in-store pickup, like they did for a lot of the past Off-Whites. Now, what I'm going to say about stock numbers right now is looking to be around, rumored at first to be like around 27,000. Now it's jumped up to double that, around 54,000 pairs in the entire world. Exclusive access today maybe was about 5,000 pairs at the max. I don't see it being more than that. But regardless, it's going to be a very limited shoe. Going to be a hard shoe to hit. Get all your Nike devices, all your Nike accounts up as soon as you can at 10 a.m. Eastern when this does go live. And it's just do the best you can. It's enter all the raffles, multiple accounts, all you can possibly do once again. And also, don't forget about Nike SB Grateful Dead. That's another shoe. It's just crazy. Dunks, Off-White, and we have another GR wrap into this weekend. I think this is the most hectic week we'll see this entire year. Now, resale-wise, we're going to break into it right now. Look at this. Highest bid is $1,600. This shoe costs $200. That's an easy at the minimum $1,200 profit after fees and after straight clean profit. Straight clean. Pays for a fat amount of your rent, for sure. As you can see, the bigger the size, the better. You have highest asks at $2,500, and people are paying $2,500 for the shoe in a 14.5, which this is a 13 men's. Now, what I'm gonna say, if we do end up seeing a sale colorway come out in men's colorway, in the men's sizing in the sale colorway, I see bigger sizes dropping down faster than the smaller sizing. Now, if we go to the off-white 5s, I see the off-white 5 happening. The same effect. Prices went up, skyrocketed like $1,300, $1,400 in the bigger sizing in the off-white 5s when they came out. I remember I was at Empty Gallery for the raffle, and bigger size, like a size 13, was going for the sky, like literally $1,300. And now it's no, I'm mixing that up. Smaller sizes were going for more, and now it's the reverse. Bigger sizes are going for like $300 more than the off-white 5s and smaller sizing. I see the same thing happening with this. Bigger sizes will go for more in the women's sizing. Then once men's colorways come out, smaller sizes will go up and bigger sizes will go down, because all men will just shift over to the men's release and get pairs from there, because it is a more comfortable fit having the men's sizing come out. Maybe a little tricky right there. But basically what I see, prices going down, bigger sizing in women, just because the men's sizing does come out in the future. Regardless, though, if you want to make most profit guaranteed, I mean, you're making profit guaranteed on every single size, but if you want to know the best investment, definitely, of course, a bigger size makes the most sense to go for. But you're also not making such a smart decision because they're the most limited pairs. Women's sizing always most limited in the bigger pairs. If you want to hit the sweet spot, I would personally go between a 6 to a 10 women's. I think that's like the sweet spot for women's sizing. Everything else will have a lot less stock. That's just the best way to go about it. Even a 5W, 5 to 10W might be a solid range, but anything above that, it starts getting a lot more limited. Now, GOAT stock market is about the same. Okay, shout out to GOAT for doing the $1 undercutting now. Same thing as COCX, ruining the whole game in my opinion. I liked it a lot better when they did the $5 undercutting, but clearly it has changed. Basically, market is the same once again. And what is this? This is a quick little restock we caught from the group. So I see market once again going up after the L's, probably even more than it is right now, maybe like $1,500 in small sizes, bigger sizes maybe up to $1,800, $1,700. This is gonna go for the high. It's a lot more people are hyped about this in the 5s, just because it's a lot more neutral color and a lot more easier shoe to wear. Then I see prices going down to $800, $900. The hype will die down. It might even go down to $700 at that point, maybe even half off. Yeah, I see that happening. I really, really do, because the hype will get to people's heads. People go crazy when it comes out, and I don't see anybody. It makes absolutely no sense to buy pairs when you're taking out. Just wait for online orders to come in, wait for people's W's to come in, and then buy up pairs at then, and then wait for the long term, like another 6, 7, 8 months for prices to go back up. So that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.